Hello students, today we will start our subject fundamentals of data structures, starting with the introduction. We have to solve any problem, so to solve this problem we are following few steps. The steps are: we understand the problem, we find some trick to solve that problem. Once we are getting a trick, we need to store data related to that particular problem. So obviously we require some storage for that, and that we are saying storage we are doing in a data structure. That data structure we expect that efficiently it should store that data and efficiently it should retrieve that data. Then we will apply different steps on that. That is nothing but algorithm. So in day-to-day life also we are following these steps to solve any problem. Simple example, consider that suppose we want to find out average of n numbers. So first step, it is understand the problem. What we could say understand the problem means I should know what is mean by averaging, what is the formula for average. So now I will find what should be the logic for that. So we will say the trick will be I need to read all the numbers from given numbers. I have to perform addition of that, and then I will divide it by whatever n numbers we have. So that is the logic of averaging n numbers. Now as we are saying n numbers are there, so where I will store, either I will create n number of different variables and in that I will store that value, or I may use array data structure that already we have studied. It is collection of data of same type. So data structure I will use, that will be array, and then I will apply the algorithm. So step by step I will just access the element, first inputting the element, then loop, in the loop I will perform addition of that numbers, and then I will divide it by n. So these are the normal steps we are following to solve any problem. In this particular course we are going to concentrate on data structure and algorithms. So whenever we are defining any data structure, we will find out that that storage whatever we are doing, that should be efficient storage we are doing, and while retrieving also efficiently we are retrieving that data. So now we will move to data structure. So when we are saying problems are there, obviously some data is there. So data is defined as it is collection of facts, it is description of things. So we may have n number of documents. In that so many information is stored. So that we are saying it is data. But as it is that that contents are not required, out of that we will identify information. The information we are defining as it is valuable things derived from the data. That is nothing but the information. So from that document, what are the important statements which are giving some core information about that document, that is information. And from that information we will find out the some rules from that we are saying it is knowledge which is required to solve or achieve our goal. That is nothing but the knowledge. We can take example for this, like I have one document, in that employee names, salary, date of births are stored. Okay, if it is just stored, I cannot use it as it is for I cannot get any information from that. But now suppose I have integrated that properly, I have stored for this employee, this is the salary and this is the date of birth. Now I will say the data I have converted into information, and now this information I can convert into knowledge to achieve my goal. Means my goal may be, suppose I want to find out who all are the employees, those who are getting salary greater than some xyz value. So now I will say, now this information I will just apply my knowledge on that and I can get my goal. Similarly, we can say another example could be I have n number of images of fruits. Okay, So all images, and from that I need to find out orange fruits, which are the images for orange fruits. Then I will say first all images, that is nothing but data. Now from that data I will say orange fruit, how I can identify. Maybe I will find what is the color of that and what is the shape of that. So I will say for every image I will find what is the shape stored in that image, what is the color of image which is present in that. And from that I will identify if it is oval in shape or round in shape and orange in color, then we will say that image is of orange color. So this is a basic required. Once I am getting data in the information form, for that information form I can define data structure. So data structure we can define, it is a data organization, management and storage format that enables efficient access and modification. When we say I have a data, I will identify some container in that I can accommodate that data properly, that information in the proper form, so that I can retrieve that data efficiently. So we can say data structure, it is a collection of data values, relationship among that data values and functions or operation I can apply on that data. Example could be array. Just we have seen that array of n numbers we have taken. So array, it is a data structure. What we could say, what are the data values in this? In array I can store values of same data type. So we will say I have a data structure of integer. So all integer values I can store in one array. So data values we can say values of same type belong to that array. Next, relationship. So we are saying in array we can store data in specific order. Starting from 0th position to nth position I can store the data. So in specific order when I am storing, that is relationship among. From after I plus 1th element is going to come. So that is a specific order of elements. And then operations which we can perform. I can store data in array at any particular location. I can retrieve data from given location from the array. I can display all the elements of an array. So these are the primitive operations I can apply on the array. That's why we are saying array, it is one data structure. Next we will say that is an abstract data type. Now abstract data type, it is a tool which is used to represent the array. It gives guideline to implementer and it is useful tool for programmer who wish to use data structure. Now design team has decided that this is a data structure they have designed. They want to give this information to the coder, those who are implementing. So now coder should know what data structure, what are the elements values present in that data structure, what are the primitive operations I can perform on that data structure. So if designers they are writing it in the ADT format, implementer can easily or coder can easily implement that data structure. So what is this abstract data type? So in ADT it just gives the information of data structure in a logical form. It doesn't have to do anything with the implementation details. Means what is the complexity of that it is not giving any information, or how it could be implemented, that also it will not be mentioned in that. It is just giving the logical form of any data structure. So in ADT there are two basic parts are present: value definition and operator definition. Value definition, here definition clause is there and condition clause is there. The name itself says that value definition means values information, what are the different values stored in that data structure that it is storing. Condition, if any condition is applied on that it is mentioning. Operator definitions, it is storing what are the operations I can perform on that data structure, that it will list down, and what are the clauses required for that it is mentioned in the precondition. So here ADT for an array. So when we are saying this is a traditional way of writing ADT, so here we can say first part is a value definition. So I know that array, it is collection of n number of items. So here I could say that items, this array I am creating ARR of integer. So I am saying type is integer type. UB, it is nothing but the upper bound. We know that for array always I have to specify what is the maximum size of array. So upper bound is required. So we are saying this is a definition clause. It is saying I am creating an array of data type. Its upper bound is UB that I need to specify initially. And what is the clause for this? This upper bound UB, it is of integer type. I cannot give array of -10, or I cannot specify array is of size 10.5. That's why its type is integer type. That it is specified in a value definition. Second part is operator definition. So I am saying on my array I can implement store element in the array, read element from the array. So first it is store. I need to specify array name, what is a location and what is the value. So that we are specifying in the header. And in precondition I need to check whatever index value I have given, it should be in between 0 to upper bound. And at the ith location, post condition means that what it is going to do, that at the ith location value it is going to store. Same when I am reading, I am giving that what is the array I want to read, what is the index, at what index position I need to read the value. So again precondition will be I should be in between 0 to upper bound. Post condition will be it is going to return a of ith position. Here you could see it is return type. First is return type, name of the function, and these are the parameter which are specified in the header file. So we may think that this is the little tedious part of or tedious representation, but when object oriented concept was not there, designers were writing in this format ADT. We know that in C++ or in the object oriented programming we have C class concept, where class we are saying it is collection of member functions and member variables. So ADT we can show as a class definition. So we can say in the class I have variable list which I am storing, and functions member functions where we are giving prototype of function. So that is nothing but the operator definition. So for array again we can see how I can write ADT, that class array. Now array, it is of integer type I am storing. So I am creating this int a of 10. So it is giving me that I am creating an array. I have to create an array of 10 integer variable. What functions I am going to perform? Store and read. For the store, there is no value it is returning, and what parameters I am passing, that I am specifying here. And in read, it is going to return integer value. That's why return type, function name, and what parameters I am. So this is very much similar to the value definition in your ADT and operator definition in ADT. As we will proceed, we have to study different data structure in this course. For every data structure we will see in detail how we can write ADT by using traditional way as well as by using class definition. So in the next lecture we will see what are the different types of data structures available, and then we will move to the next topic. Thank you.